2 years, I'd say, what changes did you witness?
Very significant changes early on and smaller changes later. I started to be able to tell myself I started to be able to put things down and stop. I started meditating. And to begin with, I was using the meditation as almost a sort of crisis tool when I was feeling very anxious or stressed. I would sit and, give myself a 5-minute breather and do the meditation as best I could. Sometimes it was 2 minutes, sometimes it was a bit more. And that was a really good coping strategy for the first few weeks. And then it became more of a habit. It became more of a daily habit. And I wasn't using the meditation to calm down. I was using it just because it was a good thing to do. And I knew that I would feel more energetic and I would be more productive if I gave myself a little break every day where I focused on nothing at all. And the changes, I could really see the difference. I quickly realized that the world doesn't stop turning if you shut down. If you turn your computer off or you put your phone on silent, the world keeps spinning. People can wait. Answers to questions can wait. And obviously, I noticed that when I gave myself these breaks and when I managed to stop and take some time out, my decision-making improved. Either later that day or the following day, my decision-making was clearer, more rational, and less emotive. Yeah.
Thank you, Emma. I like it. What would you suggest, or what would be your comment to someone that is not yet sure about starting this typology of coaching, or maybe to another entrepreneur, or more specifically, a woman entrepreneur?
I would say it's been one of the most powerful things I've ever done in my life, one of the most helpful things. Deciding to work for myself and run my own business was the single most life-affirming, decision I ever made. And I don't regret it for a second. And sometimes I think about going back, what it would be like to go back and work for another person or another company. And there's just absolutely no way that I could see myself ever doing that. So the decision to become an entrepreneur and run my own business, especially with the landscaping in a fairly male-dominated field, was the best decision I ever made. The coaching, the emotional intelligence coaching, and all of the work around that we did together was the second most valuable thing for me professionally, but also personally. So, I would really encourage anybody, and I think for women, it's especially, it might be especially valuable because women, I suppose, traditionally are more cautious about taking risks. They are less confident, possibly, in their own abilities to affect change and make things happen. I think many women, especially if they have children, will tell you that they already run everything. They already run the home, they run the school run, the homework. they're running nutrition probably in the house, or a large part of it. Possibly they're organising the social side of life for the family, and they're taking these decisions in real time, every day, day in, day out. So, you know, lots of women would say they're already managers. And that experience is a really brilliant foundation for running any other kind of enterprise. If you're running a family, you can run a business probably. But there are some aspects to running a business which can make women feel uncomfortable, and a lot of that's to do with culture and tradition, and the way that society has sort of taught us to behave, what's acceptable behavior from a woman and what's not. So, you know, we're all bounded by these cultural norms. We're all bounded by the societies that we live in. But the coaching can help you separate your own emotions as a person from the business of running a business. And that I found incredibly helpful. And I think that women and men can really benefit from learning how to do that, to separate their emotions, their reactions to things, to process them in a way that allows them to carry on the next day, making really good financial and business commercial decisions, and good management decisions as well. So I would encourage anybody who's thinking about it to get on with it. Yeah.
Got it. Thank you, Emma. I really appreciate it. I wouldn't add anything because I mean, thank you. And yeah, I mean, I don't want to steal too much of your time. I'm grateful again, and yeah, I'll see you soon. I mean, we are continuously that. Something good about coaching and the personal rapport that we create is that even when coaching is finished, it's not really finished, but we love to, how are you, and let's meet up for a coffee or have lunch.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. And you know, Nick, I would say that, you know, because we have become friends, and one of the nice parts of the coaching for me is that it's not a finished thing. And if in the future I felt like I needed some specific help with a problem, or perhaps I'm changing the focus of the business, or perhaps I'm thinking about retiring, that is something that I would feel very comfortable, you know, coming back to you to get your insight and to get your help with, because you have an ability to see these things on every level, not just commercially, but emotionally and psychologically. And yeah, it's been so valuable. And I would definitely, you know, I would definitely come back to you again if I had another thing that I needed help clarifying in my brain. Yeah.
Thank you, Emma. You know that I'm always available. Yeah, it's one of my main commitment to be available.
Yeah.
I deal with emotions, and when you or someone else, former clients or new potential clients, call me, Nick, I have an emotional issue, or I feel this way, or I didn't sleep that much, and today I have a big meeting. It's not me saying, okay, yeah, we can chat in 3 weeks. It's like, no, Nick, I have the emotion now. Okay.
Yeah.
So being
Help.
available, yeah, being available is something that I
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks. Good.
Emma, once again, thanks for your time, and for your sharing as well. I'm sure you're
Yeah.
gonna.
Thanks. Ciao.